They don't know your story.
You don't know my story.
You don't know
The
my
things.
You don't know the things that I've come through.
You cannot imagine.
Cannot imagine
Pain, the trial.
the pain, the trials I've had to endure.
You don't know.
Depression. A lot of people go through it, but they don't know how to cope with it, or maybe some people are in denial about it, or they're just uneducated about the whole situation of being depressed. When I first experienced depression, I was in the 11th grade, and I just started becoming just sad and just like not wanting to be around anyone and just wanted to stay in my room. And it was weird to me because like I'm used to like being around family and just wanting to be like, I'm always happy, smiling, and just laughing. That's what I love to do. And at that point in my life, it was one of the worst parts of my life. I can honestly say, because I stayed in my room. I left my room only to shower, get something to eat and drink, and I'll go back in my room. I didn't stop going to school at first. Like I went to school, I didn't go to school. It was like an on and off thing, and then I just stopped going to school, and I did not know what was wrong with me. Because I blocked out what happened to me when I was a kid. I was raped by my uncle. I blocked it out without even knowing it. And I just blocked it out. And it all hit me when I was in 11th grade. I don't remember how old I was. I could just remember just either eating a lot, emotionally eating, and just go in my room and just, I wouldn't even watch TV sometimes. That's how depressed I was. And it's kind of hard just talking about it because like I just talk from I just talk. And I just try to be honest as possible and real as possible. And just looking back at it now, like I didn't get the help that I needed as a child. When it first happened to me, I didn't get the help that I needed. And it's always been this stigma of, like, not, like, I don't know if it's in, like, a lot of people think this, I don't know, but maybe it's like, what's the word I want to use? There's nothing, you're in denial about anything being wrong with you. Denial. And denial is one of the worst things ever because it can hinder you in so many ways. So when I was in 11th grade, like I thought, like, I've always been shy, but I had friends. I love being around my family. I was a happy person. Like, I guess I just blocked everything out and I just kept a smile on my face, and no one, I didn't even know nothing was wrong with me. And that stage in my life was pretty bad. Like I said, I stayed in my room. I just came out to eat and get something to drink and shower. And sometimes I would just try to be around my family, and then it's like I'm laughing and happy, but I really wasn't. And I did not know what was wrong with me. Like, it's been times where I would just lay there in my bed and just cry. And I'm asking myself, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? And like I eventually stopped going to school altogether. Like, being around people was just like, it wasn't for me at that time. And it's crazy because, like, I guess it had to, mature and to grow to realize all the things that happened to me and all the things that I went through, of course, was for a reason, but it could have been prevented if I had gotten the help sooner. I remember one morning when I was supposed to be going to school. My mom would leave to go to work before I would leave out the house to go to school, catch the bus. And my mom stayed on me like, you need to go to school. What you gonna do without a high school diploma? Blah blah. I'm just I didn't say it to her, but it's like I don't care. Like I don't want to go to school. I don't want to be around people. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's how I felt like. And I remember that morning, I got dressed like, oh God, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to go to school. And I got a knife. Like I went downstairs, went in the kitchen, and I got a knife. And I just sat there in the dark downstairs on the first level, and I just sat there with a knife in my hand, contemplating killing myself. Again, I did not know what was wrong with me. Like I knew, yes, he was raped by your uncle, and I didn't know how to come to anyone and talk to them, because it's like, who wants to talk about that? It's like something that it happened to you, but you don't want to talk about it because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And I sat there with that knife in my hand. I contemplated just killing myself. I tried to cut myself, but the knife wasn't sharp enough. And I was just doing like this, trying to cut myself. And I'm just like, I can't do this. I had scratches on my arm, marks on my arm from me trying to kill myself. And I'm just like, I can't do this. And I don't know if I left the knife downstairs, but I ended up going to my room, and I didn't go to school. And I think, like, me personally, like, for me to get my emotions and my feelings out, I like to write. So I wrote my mom a letter. I remember what it said, but it was pretty much just saying that I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I don't want to go to school. I don't know any of this stuff. So eventually, we tried to, go back to school, whatever, and I don't remember exactly, but I ended up getting homeschooled. So I got homeschooled the rest of my 11th grade year. And I got on medication for depression. I did not like that medication at all. It makes you feel all just like crazy or just sleepy. So what is it really, doing? Like I don't like medication now. I do not like it.